welcome back to this special episode of Drunk Bible Study. I'm not even going to call this a bonus episode because this is the Bible. This is a real episode. It just happens to be coming out in the same week as another episode. So it's a super special, super duper special episode. I don't know if it'll get its own number. I don't know. We're going to have to figure that out. But this very special episode is just dedicated to one freaking psalm, and it is Psalm 119, which is the longest psalm
in the world.
It's an acrostic poem. So each section, maybe like 8-ish verses each, is starts with a letter of the Hebrew alphabet. That will not track at all with our translation, but just imagine that it's a fun acrostic that makes sense for us.
And enjoy us butchering the Hebrew alphabet.
That'll mostly be me, but yeah.
Yeah, lots to enjoy, everybody. So let's just jump right on into this. Dedeker, do you want to start us out?
I will.
Then I'll go next.
We're beginning with Aleph. Blessed are those whose ways are blameless, who walk according to Yahweh's law. Blessed are those who keep his statutes, who seek him with their whole heart. Yes, they do nothing wrong. They walk in his ways.
Okay.
You have commanded your precepts that we should fully obey them. Oh, that my ways were steadfast to obey your statutes. Then I wouldn't be disappointed when I consider all of your commandments. I will give thanks.
I don't like those commandments.
I will give thanks to you with uprightness of heart when I learn your righteous judgments. I will observe your statutes. Don't utterly forsake me. Gosh, that was a man who was like, I know I'm not going to be able to follow all these rules. Please go lenient on me.
Yeah, please just go easy.
Don't be too harsh.
That's it. Who's next?
Me. Bet. That was an easy one. BET. Like, there's a TV station that's Bet, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
For all the like 2 people who still have cable, you have the Bet network.
Exactly. How can a young man keep his way pure? By living according to your word. With my whole heart, I have sought you. Don't let me wander from your commandments. I have hidden your word in my heart, that I might not sin against you. Blessed are you, Yahweh. Teach me your statutes with my lips. I have declared all the ordinances of your mouth.
Oh my.
I have rejoiced in the way of your testimonies as much as in all riches. I will meditate on your precepts and consider your ways. I will delight myself in your statutes.
Statutes?
I will not forget your word.
Okay, wow.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Wow, okay, great. Let's do it.
All right, this next one is Gimel. Gimli, son of Gloin. Gimel.
Yes, Gilmy.
Do good to your servant. I will live and I will obey your word. Open my eyes that I may see the wondrous things out of your law. I am a stranger on the earth. Don't hide your commandments from me. My soul is consumed with longing for your ordinances at all times. Said nobody ever.
Yeah.
Maybe some people. Like the person who is like, we're all theologians.
Okay, yeah, right. They were longing for your ordinances at all times.
Yeah.
You have rebuked the proud who are cursed, who wander from your commandments. Take reproach and contempt away from me, for I have kept your statutes. Though princes sit and slander me, your servant will meditate on your statutes. Indeed, your statutes are my delight and my counselors.
Really hung up on the statutes.
Statutes.
Yeah. Statutes.
Okay, the next letter is Dalek. Daled.
Dalek.
Oh, just exterminate.
Like
yeah.
Yes.
Are you talking? Is that in the Doctor?
Yes,
the doctor. Yes.
The doctor.
Yeah, Dr. Daled.
Dr. Daled.
My soul is laid low in the dust. Revive me according to your word. I declared my ways and you answered me. Teach me your statutes. Let me understand the teaching of your precepts, then I will meditate on your wondrous works. My soul is weary with sorrow. Strengthen me according to your word. Keep me from the way of deceit. Grant me your law graciously. I have chosen the way of truth. I have set your ordinances before me. I cling to your statutes, Yahweh. Is statutes a euphemism for something at this point?
I cling to them, Yahweh.
Clings to them.
To your robes to get a whiff of your statutes.
For your musky statutes.
Oh, gosh.
Don't let me be disappointed. I run in the path of your commandments, for you have set my heart free.
Wow.
That's it.
Oh, I get another good one. This next one is, hey.
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 No, I'm singing that one song. Okay.
Yeah.
Teach me, Yahweh, the way of your statutes.
Again.
I will keep them to the end. Give me understanding, and I will keep your law. Yes, I will obey it with my whole heart. Direct me in the path of your commandments, for I delight in them. Turn my whole heart toward your statutes, not toward selfish gain. Turn my eyes away from looking at worthless things. Revive me in your ways. Fulfill your promise to your servant that you may be feared. Take away my disgrace that I dread. For your ordinances are good. Behold, I long for your precepts. Revive me in your righteousness.
Okay, so we've got some recurring terms. So we got statutes, we've got ordinances, and we've got precepts. And those all sound like the same. I mean, different words for the same thing, like your rules.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, really, this is just a big acrostic poem about, I really want to follow your rules. I really want you to have more rules for me.
I love those rules.
Love those rules. But then they're like, that's too repetitive. Let me pull out my thesaurus and then just kind of found other words.
They're like bylaws.
Yeah. All right, this next letter is called
Proposition B.
Wow.
Wow.
W-A-W.
What is the wow?
Wow. It's what's his name?
Wow.
Christopher Walken.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, that's the one.
Let your loving kindness also come to me, Yahweh, your salvation according to your word. So I will have an answer for him who reproaches me, for I trust in your word. Don't snatch the word of truth out of my mouth, for I put my hope in your ordinances. So I will obey your law continually forever and ever. I will walk in liberty, for I have sought your precepts. I will also speak of your statutes before kings and will not be disappointed. I will delight myself in your commandments because I love them. I reach out my hands for your commandments, which I love.
Oh my goodness, it's gotta be a euphemism. It has to be.
Wait, does Yahweh have a penis?
Yes. I mean, wait. Well, we talked about this.
Is Yahweh... What is Yahweh?
Way back.
Yeah, we did talk about this a while ago.
Wouldn't you want to both just for fun?
Yahweh's kind of changed over time. Yeah. I mean, sure. Why not?
Yeah.
So, hold on. Last line here is, I will meditate on your statutes.
Oh, I bet you will.
All right. Next letter is Zayin. Remember your word to your servant because you gave me hope. This is my comfort in my affliction, for your word has revived me. The arrogant mock me excessively, but I don't swerve from your law.
Oh.
I remember your ordinances of old, Yahweh. Gosh, ordinance is such an awkward word.
Yeah, it really is.
Ordinance.
I remember your ordinances of old, Yahweh, and have comforted myself.
I have to imagine it's a prettier word in Hebrew, right?
It has to be. It has to be.
Yeah.
Indignation has taken hold on me because of the wicked who forsake your law. Your statutes have been my songs in the house where I live. I have remembered your name, Yahweh, in the night, and I obey your law. This is my way, that I keep your precepts.
You know those precepts you keep.
The next one is Chet Baker. My funny Valentine. And here we go. Yahweh is my portion. I promise to obey your words. I sought your favor with my whole heart. Be merciful to me according to your word. I considered my ways and turned my steps to your statutes. I will hurry and not delay to obey your commandments. The ropes of the wicked bind me, but I won't forget your law. At midnight, I will rise to give thanks to you because of your righteous ordinances. I am a friend of all those who fear you, of those who observe your precepts. The earth is full of your loving kindness, Yahweh. Teach me your statutes. That was my Chet Baker impression.
Yeah, very
Okay,
sensual.
Yeah. Okay, this next one is tet a tet. You have treated your servant well, according to your word, Yahweh. Teach me good judgment and knowledge, for I believe in your commandments. Before I was afflicted, I went astray, but now I observe your word. You are good and do good. Teach me your statutes. The proud have smeared a lie upon me. With my whole heart, I will keep your precepts. Their heart is as callous as the fat, but I delight in your law. It is good for me that I have been afflicted, that I may learn your statutes. The law of your mouth is better to me than thousands of pieces of gold and silver.
Whoa, the law of your mouth.
The law of your
I'm
mouth. That's
going
a
to
good
use that
one.
sometime.
Hey, baby, can I get some of the law
the
of your
law
mouth?
of your
The
mouth.
law. All right, the next one is Yud.
Oh, that's the Yud, like Yud He Wahe. That's the first letter of
you're
Yahweh's
right.
name.
Yeah, very good.
really?
Very good.
Cool.
Yud. Your hands have made me and formed me. Give me understanding that I may learn your commandments. Those who fear you will see me and be glad, because I have put my hope in your word. Yahweh, I know that your judgments are righteous, that in faithfulness you have afflicted me. Please let your loving kindness be for my comfort, according to your word to your servant. Let your tender mercies come to me that I may live, for your law is my delight. Let the proud be disappointed, for they have overthrown me wrongfully. I will meditate on your precepts.
Yes.
Let those who fear you turn to me. They will know your statutes. Let my heart be blameless toward your decrees, that I may not be disappointed.
Next is calf. Not to be concerned with a little tiny baby coo.
Baby coo.
Oh, I see. Not that kind of calf. Not like
No.
a baby cow.
Not a baby coof.
This is a calf, like a half calf.
Yeah.
Half calf. I was
Half
going to
calf.
say like calf, like this thing on my leg.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
mhm.
My soul faints for your salvation. I hope in your word. My eyes fail for your word. I say, when will you comfort me? For I have become like a wineskin in the smoke. What? I don't know what that meant.
I've become like a wineskin
Like a wineskin
in the smoke.
what?
What?
What the heck? I don't know. I'm just going to leave it. It's just beautiful as it is.
Is it like, okay, it brings to mind an image of many years ago when cannabis was still illegal in California, where I was living, where you'd buy this Sketchy the Volcano, which was like an early vape device,
Oh.
where you'd have to attach a bag to it and it would fill up this big old bag full of vape, and then you would
Okay.
vape that bag of vape. And so that's what I'm imagining is like I'm a wineskin full of smoke.
Vape that bag of vape. Yeah, there you go.
Jennifer's using the word vape like this guy uses precepts.
Yeah, there you go. Vape that bag of vape. I don't forget your statutes. How many are the days of your servant? When will you execute judgment on those who persecute me? The proud have dug pits for me, contrary to your law. All of your commandments are faithful. They persecute me wrongfully. Help me! They had also wiped me from the earth, but I didn't forsake your precepts. Preserve my life according to your loving kindness, so I will obey the statutes of your mouth.
Whew,
Boy, statutes of your mouth. A lot of
love
mouth.
that.
A lot of mouth imagery here.
This
This next one is lamed. Lamed.
lame.
Lamed.
Yeah.
Lamed.
Yahweh, your word is settled in heaven forever. Your faithfulness is to all generations. You have established the earth, and it remains. Your laws remain to this day, for all things serve you. Unless your law had been my delight, I would have perished in my affliction. I will never forget your precepts, for with them you have revived me. I am yours. Save me, for I have sought your precepts. The wicked have waited for me to destroy me. I will consider your statutes. I have seen a limit to all perfection, but your commands are boundless. Wink. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, the next one is mem. Mem. Some good memes here. How I love your law. That's with an exclamation point, by the way.
Yeah. Wow.
It is my meditation all day. Your commandments make me wiser than my enemies, for your commandments are always with me. I have more understanding than all my teachers, for your testimonies are my meditation. I understand more than the aged, because I have kept your precepts. I have kept my feet from every evil way, that I might observe your word. I have not turned away from your ordinances, for you have taught me. How sweet are your promises to my taste.
Whoa.
More than honey to my mouth. Through your precepts, I get understanding. Therefore, I hate every false way.
Yeah. Wow.
Where are we in this lineup?
We're getting there. We're
We're
getting
at
there.
verse 104 out of 176. Okay, we're over
we're
halfway.
More than halfway
we got
through.
it.
Yeah.
We got it. Okay.
Here we go.
Okay. This next one is none.
Wait, isn't it me?
Oh, it's you.
Or is it you?
Yeah, it's you. It's
It's me. None. Nunya. Your word is a lamp to my feet and light for my path.
Oh, that's a real hot verse. It's a real popular one.
Yeah,
Oh,
people
is
love
it?
that one.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I have sworn and I have confirmed it, that I will obey your righteous ordinances. I am afflicted very much. Revive me, Yahweh, according to your word. Accept, I beg you, the willing offerings of my mouth.
Oh, yeah. He's just begging.
Please.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Please
yeah.
take my mouth.
Yahweh, teach me your ordinances. My soul is continually in my hand, yet I won't forget your law. The wicked have laid a snare for me, yet I haven't gone astray from your precepts. I haven't taken your testimonies as a heritage. Oh, I have. I have taken your testimonies as a heritage forever, for they are the joy of my heart. I have set my heart to perform your statutes forever, even to the end.
Wow.
Now it's you, Jace.
Now, so this is fun that I just noticed that particular letter that you just did, None, was an Amy Grant song, The Word, from 1984. And
This was the lyrics.
This was the lyrics, or the lyrics were
wow.
based on this. And then also Henry Purcell, who is a composer who
my cat is named after.
exactly also set this to music in a piece called "Thy Word Is a Lantern."
Cool.
Okay, next, Samech. I hate double-minded men, but I love your law.
Gosh, this boy, David.
You are my hiding
David.
place. It sounds like David, doesn't it? There's just
It's gotta
Sounds
be.
like something David was like,
needlessly erotic.
Yeah.
I'm so outrageously, like the muses are calling to me today, so I'm going to write
Constantly.
170 whatever verses.
I mean, he had to make up for the other day when he wrote that like 3-verse psalm.
You're right.
So,
Yeah.
okay. You are my hiding place and my shield. I hope in your word. Depart from me, you evildoers, that I may keep the commandments of my God. Uphold me according to your word, that I may live. Let me not be ashamed of my hope. Hold me up, and I will be safe, and will have respect for your statutes continually. I reject all those who stray from your statutes, for their deceit is in vain. You put away all the wicked of the earth like dross. Therefore, I love your testimonies. My flesh trembles for fear of you. I'm afraid of your judgments.
Oh my God.
Aren't we all?
So afraid.
He just never quits. He never lets up. Okay, the
No.
next letter is Ayin. Ayin. I have done what is just and righteous. Don't leave me to my oppressors. Ensure your servant's well-being. Don't let the proud oppress me. My eyes fail looking for your salvation, for your righteous word. Deal with your servant according to your loving kindness. Teach me your statutes. Okay, Yahweh, you got to listen to this
Deal
boy at
with
some
them.
point. My God. I am your servant. Give me understanding that I may know your testimonies. It is time to act, Yahweh, for they break your law. Therefore, I love your
Sheesh.
commandments more than gold. Yes, more than pure gold. Therefore, I consider all of your precepts to be right. I hate every false way.
He wants everyone else to get punished. He's like, come on, Yahweh,
Yeah.
let's do this.
Y'all, I was freaking out. So Dedeker is in this room next to mine. And while she was reading that, from this room, I'm hearing thunk, thunk, thunk. And she's like pounding on her desk while she's reading that.
Whoa.
Like, geez, I could hear it through the wall.
Really getting into it. I'm really feeling David's passion here.
Yeah, you're really
for
one of
sure.
those fire and brimstone preachers, you
Uh-huh.
know, just really
Definitely.
smashing on the pulpit there.
Preacher, 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 preacher. Okay. Pay. Your testimonies are wonderful. Therefore, my soul keeps them. The entrance of your word gives light. It gives understanding to the simple. I opened my mouth wide and panted, for I longed
Oh,
for your commandments. Turn to me and have mercy on me, as you always do to those who love your name. Establish my footsteps in your word. Don't let any iniquity have dominion over me. Redeem me from the oppression of man, so I will observe your precepts. Make your face shine on your servant. Teach me your statutes. Streams of tears run down my eyes because they don't observe your law.
Wow. Next one is Tazadi. Tazadi. You are righteous, Yahweh. Your judgments are upright. You have commanded your statutes in righteousness. They are fully trustworthy. My zeal wears me out because my enemies ignore your words.
He's so zealous.
Your promises have been thoroughly tested, and your servant loves them.
Yes.
I am small and despised. I don't forget your precepts. Your righteousness is an everlasting righteousness. Your law is truth. Trouble and anguish have taken hold of me. Your commandments are my delight. Your testimonies are righteous forever. Give me understanding that I may live.
This is just 170 verses of him being like, I do everything for you.
Yeah.
I love you. Love me.
Come on, man. I will say, I agree with what Angry Dorito in the chat has to say. The Song of Songs has nothing on this.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you can
This is
keep your
far
weird
more
imagery
sexual.
about fawns and fruits
gardens.
and nut gardens. This is much more compelling.
Yeah, statutes and ordinances.
Okay. Koof. I have called with my whole heart. Answer me, Yahweh. I will keep your statutes. I have called to you. Save me. I will obey your statutes.
So
I-
hot.
Bro, we got it.
So hot.
I rise before dawn and cry for help. I put my hope in your words. My eyes stay open through the night watches that I might meditate on your word. Hear my voice according to your loving kindness. Revive me, Yahweh, according to your ordinances. They draw near who follow after wickedness. They are far from your law. You are near, Yahweh. All your commandments are truth. Of old, I have known from your testimonies that you have founded them forever. Okay, last cycle. Last cycle, y'all.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go. Home stretch.
Resh. Consider my affliction and deliver me. For I don't forget your law. Plead my case and redeem me. Revive me according to your promise. Salvation is far from the wicked, for they don't seek your statutes. Great are your tender mercies, Yahweh. Revive me according to your ordinances. Many are my persecutors and my adversaries. I haven't swerved from your testimonies. I look at the faithless with loathing because they don't observe your word. Consider how I love your precepts. Revive me, Yahweh, according to your loving kindness. All of your words are truth. Every one of your righteous ordinances endures forever.
And we have a little double here. This is sin and shin.
What?
I don't know why it's both.
Stephen Colbert always does that joke whenever he has a dreidel bit, which is like twice in the whole time I've ever been watching Stephen Colbert, where he like spins it and it lands, and then he's like, shin.
Okay. Yeah. Good. I guess it's maybe they're like different readings of the same letter or something like that. Yeah.
Probably.
Okay. So sin and shin. Maybe it was one letter that can be read two different ways. Yes. That appears to be the answer based on what I just saw on Wikipedia. Okay. That word. Princes have persecuted me without a cause, but my heart stands in awe of your words. I rejoice at your word as one who finds great plunder. I hate and abhor falsehood. I love your law.
Yeah.
7 times a day I praise you because of your righteous ordinances. Those who love your law have great peace.
Great.
I have hoped for your salvation, Yahweh. I've done your commandments. Done them. My soul has observed your testimonies. I love them exceedingly. I have obeyed your precepts and your testimonies, for all my ways are before you, if you know what I mean.
Last one, baby.
Woo!
Tav. Let my cry come before you, Yahweh. Give me understanding according to your word. Let my supplication come before you. Deliver me according to your word. Let my lips utter praise, for you teach me your statutes. Let my tongue sing of your word, for all your commandments are righteousness. Let your hand be ready to help me, for I have chosen your precepts. I have longed for your salvation, Yahweh. Your law is my delight. Let my soul live that I may praise you. Let your ordinances help me. I've gone astray like a lost sheep. Seek your servant, for I don't forget your commandments. And scene.
Woo!
Yay.
Yay, everybody.
30 minutes. Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah, well done. Jace, could you just do a little skim of the Message version of this and see what words he's using instead of ordinances and statutes and precepts and all these awkward translations?
Yeah. That's a good question. Let's see here. Let's see. I'm just skimming through looking for any words that I think may be synonyms for those words. And Eugene has directions. Follow his directions.
All right. Okay.
Let's see. You, God, prescribed the right way to live. That's good.
His prescriptions and directions.
Your counsel, I think, instead of your ordinances or your somethings. Let's see here. What else do we got? Train me in your ways of wise living. That's a fun one.
That's fun.
Every morsel of wisdom. It seems like he's maybe gotten a little more creative and tried to reach for new words.
Good on him.
Yeah.
Good on him.
Well done.
Directions seems to come back a lot. Yeah, that seems to be it.
I also just have to let our listeners know that our resident scholar, John Michael, in the chat, this whole time was explaining the origin of every single Hebrew letter, and it was super fascinating.
Yeah, it was really impressive.
Yeah, so all y'all who haven't joined us in our live shows yet, you got to come on down to get that kind of interesting commentary.
Toads.
And I was thinking maybe to end this out with a little song, because this has been set to music many times besides the ones that we mentioned before.
The whole thing?
Okay.
This whole thing, yeah, or like different parts of it. Although there is one piece of music I found that is the entire thing set to music, which is wild. But I was thinking maybe a nice version of it would be something like, Aleph is for the way you teach me your precepts. Bet is for the way your ordinances come from your mouth. Gimel is for how you rebuked the proud. Daled is how I followed all your ordinances and statutes and laws. Pretty good, right?
Love is all that I can give to you. Yeah, perfect.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. That's going to be the next one. Next hit in the CCM circuit. Well done, Jace.
CCM is where I went to school, so every time you say that, I'm just like, what?
Well, you got to get used to the new CCM.
Yeah.
I guess so. Wow.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us on that amazing, sensual, erotic journey. So much fun. We will see you next week for the wrap up of Ecclesiastes.
Bye.
Bye.